In this video, we'll be rewriting quadratics that are written in intercept form and rewriting them into standard form. So just to refresh our memories, let's take a look at the two different forms. So if we look here, we notice that intercept form is written with two sets of parentheses that help us to identify our x-intercepts. And standard form does not contain any of these parentheses. So if we're going to move from intercept form into standard form, we are going to have to rewrite this in such a way that it no longer contains our parentheses. So let's take a look at this example here. So we can see that we clearly have intercept form because we have our two sets of parentheses and then we have our coefficient a value out in front. So to start, if I'm going to rewrite this without parentheses, I want to consolidate this down to one parenthesis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply those two parenthesis pieces, or those two binomials, together. Now I know when I multiply two binomials together, I take everything in the first parenthesis and I multiply it by everything in the second. So I'm going to consolidate these down. I'm going to do x times x, which is x squared, x times negative 3, which is negative 3x, 4 times x, which is 4x, and then 4 times negative 3, which is negative 12. So I have just multiplied those two parenthesis pieces together, and now when I look inside of that new single parenthesis, what I notice is I have two items that are like terms. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to combine those together to become x squared, then it's plus 1x, and then the minus 12 off to the side, and then I still have that 2 as a coefficient out in front. So at this point, I've taken those two parentheses, and I've consolidated them into one by multiplying them together. So now I need to get rid of the whole parenthesis by distributing out my 2. So now this becomes y equals 2x squared plus 2x minus 24. And because I don't see any other like terms that I can combine together here, we're going to stop here and say that this is our final standard form. So to move from intercept form into standard form, we just multiply all of those coefficients and parenthesis parts together until we no longer have any parenthesis parts left and all of our like terms are combined.